Hi, in this part of our how-to video series we're going to look at choosing the correct bike for your style of riding. A couple of things we're going to look at is the differences between the different types of bikes, how they're suited to the needs and purposes of the style of riding that you're going to be doing, and which one's going to be the best for you. Okay, so the first category we're going to look at is road bikes, intended for riding on the road, high speed, great fun, characterised by a nice lightweight frame, 700c wheels, skinny tyres, drop handlebar, STI shifters, so combined brake and gear shifter, an elevated saddle position. This is a bit higher in comparison to the handlebar. Make sure it's in the most efficient pedalling position, and larger gearing based on riding on a smooth road surface at higher speeds. Drop handlebar provides you multiple hand positions on the bike, which is going to give you a lot more comfort on longer rides. You might find you're more comfortable reaching the brake levers in a lower hand position. This will give you a more upright position, allowing you to be a bit more comfortable and stretch out your back. Other features you're going to note is a caliper brake. It's designed for lightweight and also good reliable level of performance. Skinny 700c wheels and tyres mean they're lightweight and efficient for riding at high speeds on the road. It's light and efficient, and it's going to work really well on the road for you. The Commuter Hybrid. So a very utilitarian bike, more comfortable riding position, more set upright so you can see cars and traffic around you, flat handlebar to elevate your head and the front of the bike. This one features hydraulic disc brakes, consistent reliable braking, relatively low maintenance. Also featuring a higher gearing because it's mostly intended for riding on the road. Slightly wider, chunkier tyre, still a 700c but a wider width just to give you a bit more comfort and taking out the lumps and bumps on the road. This has got some features specifically for commuting in that this has got a reflective stripe along the side of the tyre to make the bike more visible from the side for traffic. This also has a lightweight and efficient frame, and also mounting options if you need to mount pannier racks for carrying laptops and spare change of clothes to and from work. Next bike we're going to look at is a touring bike. This carries over a general theme of a road bike, but with a few specific features unique to itself. So with a touring bike, what you're going to see more commonly is a steel frame for reliability, strength, ability to carry a lot of weight on the bike, and also repairability. If you get stuck out in the middle of nowhere, there's generally speaking always a welder that's able to fix it. It'll have mounting points, so the bolts on the seat stays here and down at the dropouts, and on the fork here for mounting pannier racks front and rear. That's for loading the bike full of bags with all your kit, your camping equipment, everything you need accessory wise for a long trip. Also featuring chunkier tyres than a standard road bike. Perhaps might see a little bit of tread on there if you're doing a bit of off-road touring, but mostly intended for long distances, hard wearing. You'll also see a drop bar on the front of the bike, particularly important for multiple hand positions, especially on long touring rides where you're going to need to move your hands, keep them fresh, keep the blood flowing. STI combined braking and gear shifting. This bike also features disc brakes on it for the ability to run them for many miles without little to no maintenance. Onto our leisure hybrid. This is mostly going to be used for riding in parks, woodland, canal towpaths. It's going to come in at a slightly lower budget. Generally speaking, the bikes are lightweight, simple and easy to maintain. Nice comfortable position, flat handlebar to keep the rider nicely balanced between the bar and the saddle. Slightly wider tyres than a normal road bike. A little bit more capable off-road and also just a little bit more comfort in there. Nice lightweight frame and fork, lightweight wheels and simple, easy to maintain brakes. You'll also find there'll be a few more features designed for comfort, so the grips may be more comfortable and also the saddle might be a a better profile shape for a more upright riding position. It's going to feature lower gearing for easier pedalling. Also, this bike features a chain guide just to keep your trousers out of the chain, stop them from getting mucky, and lower gear ratios to make it easier for a nice comfortable pace. Generally speaking, they'll also be running flat pedals for using with normal shoes and trainers. Everything's intended just to keep the riding fun and not too complicated. In summary, what we've been looking at today is the different types of bikes to help you choose the best option for you. The first consideration, the type of terrain you're going to be using the bike on, the position that you'd like to be sat in on the bike, whether you want a more upright flat bar position or a drop handlebar where you can have a more aggressive position, and also lastly the distances involved. You might only want to ride for a short distance, in which case a more comfortable commuter hybrid may be a better option, or for longer distances a more efficient road bike or touring bike that's going to enable you to go further may be a better option.